Kobenyang is one of the 7 villages that make up the Bomi Zone Meta Clan Bengwi Central Subdivision. Much might not have been said or heard about Kobenyang before, until now that the name shall keep resounding henceforth for one main reason. It is in Kobenyang that one of the biggest plantain plantations is currently being established.
This project that is situated in Kobenyang, it was an idea with MECUDA, New England, that they want to impact development in Meta. So their problem was that since they realized that most of the people in Meta have left out for jobs in Southwest, so they said they need to create a job in Meta so that Meta youth can have something doing back in Meta and then have money. So that's why they selected Kobenyang, since the fund of Kobenyang also have land.
After over several months of clearing the earmarked area donated by the fund of Kobenyang and the digging of holes, the President General of the Meta Cultural and Development Association, MECUDA, on Thursday, May 15, 2025, led a delegation to the project site to take stock of distance so far covered.
MECUDA started on that platform of actually moving Meta forward. Moving Meta forward, which means we need to attack from all angles that can help our people grow forward, be developed. Apart from the infrastructural development, we talked about human development, we talked about agricultural development. This project came from this vision that what is it that we can be proud of, that we produce, that we can also feed ourselves and feed the other people. We find out that we live from Bengwi and go to Bamenda to buy food and come back to Bengwi. Meanwhile, we pride ourselves to say that we are agricultural people. We're not producing much. So MECUDA came up with this vision that we should extend agriculture, we should intensify agriculture, we should make agriculture to be more economy than just hand to mouth. So in the course of us discussing all of this one and seeing where we can start from, we actually formed even the Meta Agricultural Development Project. And it is in this vision, through this project that we were thinking about, that we got in contact with our brothers of MECUDA New England, who saw with us and thought that we should develop from this agricultural point of view. And we thought that we should start from somewhere. Like I said, the distance of 100 kilometers, start with the first footstep. This is where we are with the project here in Kobenyang. We thought that we'll start here with a 5-hectare plantain plantation. Probably learn how to do it, practice how to do it, let it grow and show that yes, we can do it, and then we expand, we extend. And we want to do in such a way that it shows that MECUDA is also expanding, not just MECUDA, but other branches are meeting MECUDA General Executive, so that we'll be able to harmonize the way we do development in Meta, and this is where we are today.
Amongst the delegation members were some 4 Meta traditional authorities, some of whom are themselves renowned farmers. The fund of Chanam village does modernized farming and holds the strong belief that every crop grows well in Meta and that there is too much money in agriculture, thus others should invest in the sector.
I just think this one is still the beginning. We should expect more of this. Like I always say, everything that can grow in the world will grow in Meta. You just need to identify the area that you want to plant and the technique. Why you see people say there's no money in agriculture is because they are ignorant. Let me say, when you see people planting the maize, you jump into maize, you just walk what they commonly call wangabun. You don't expect to get anything. Even in maize itself, people are involved in maize and they do large scale. That's when you can make money. And when you work smart, there are many crops here you can plant in Meta with just 1 hectare. You make 20 million a year. It is enormous. There's too much money in agriculture. Too much money. If you only know how to sort it, you'll get it.
The delegation, while on site, toured the 5 hectares of land, receiving information about the project and also giving their own proposals. Questions were also asked and answers given for better comprehension of the project idea and the implementation process.
The project was meant to open 5 hectares of plantains, and that 5 hectares of plantains cover about 8,000 plants. That 8,000 plan with the project description, it shows that it is 8,000 holes that they need to dig with 5 hectares that they need to clear. Just from the clearing with 5 hectares was 250,000, and then for the digging of holes, that is 8,000 holes, it is 800,000 that they have already spent, because as of now they have already finished the digging.
A symbolic launching of the planting phase of the project was done by the funds present, during which they beckoned on their ancestors and the Almighty God to fertilize the land so that in due time harvest will be bountiful.
This is the green revolution, as I earlier said, that the backbone of any strong nation is agriculture. They will not know you until you start proving to the world of your substance. Then the world will begin to applaud. I just want to thank our partners from MECUDA New England who conceived this idea in partnership with I, and today our dreams are coming true. So I'm already seeing cargoes carrying plantains from Kobenyang to the rest of the world.
This is, however, not the first plantain plantation to be opened in the Meta clan. Some years back, a group of some Meta children at home and abroad, known as Alliance of Agricultural Development in Meta, opened a 2 hectares plantain plantation in Chenam village, Tondik zone, and it was but necessary to take lessons from there so as to achieve better results in Kobenyang.
Meta is very suitable for plantain plantation. That of Alliance was a very good site. I also advised there. I told them that since the lifespan of plantains is 4 years maximum, so they should interplant with palms, so that after the 4 years they will continue with palms. But as of moment, the plantains are already going off. But now they are already doing pepper plantain. That is a short-term crop that is even giving them money more than the plantains. Because since they have 2 hectares, in 1 hectare they have 10,000 plants of pepper, and they will calculate it 1 stand for 500 francs, and then you multiply by the 10,000, you see the amount of money that they are realizing there. So as of now, they are maintaining those palms by planting pepper in those hectares of land that they have in China.
The MECUDA New England sponsored Kobenyang Plantain Plantation project seeks to address multiple challenges that have been plaguing the people of Mbengwi and beyond. There are short-term and long-term goals the brains behind the project hope to achieve.
We need to have food sufficiency in Meta. We call it food security, because we really do not have, as we speak, because we say that most of the things that we feed in Meta, we buy them from the main market in Bamenda, which is not correct. We take the little money that we should have been investing in Meta, we go and invest in other people's farms, buying from other markets in Bamenda. Secondly, we need to employ our people. We need to occupy our people. By the time our people know that farm pays, they do not need to go and farm in Kake. They do not go and farm in Edea. They do not go and farm in other places. We will invest in farming here. Our children, those of them who like farming, will farm here and still make a life out of here. We can still sponsor our children, build our houses, because we are working Meta land, selling Meta crops, and then making money out of it. We can do it. So youth employment is one of the things that we are targeting. Youth royal exodus is what we're targeting to solve, and it's going to happen. And we're saying that the immediate community, the community, for example, we're in Kobenyang, we expect the youth of Kobenyang to come up and present themselves that they are ready to work. We will engage them in the farm, and we're going to expand more. We engage them more and more. So we expect that the youth in Kobenyang who are even stranded outside, they should come back to Kobenyang, stay in Kobenyang, and work with us in Kobenyang. Let us see how we can build Meta back.
Ever since the realization phase of the project commenced, a good number of youths have already gained employment there, from clearing to spraying, digging to planting, and the like. This helps keep them busy and generate income for their livelihood, thus meeting the expectations of the project initiators.
What I don't do over there, it helped me in many things. At least it helped me for at least feed my family, feed my picking. I'll be very glad for the work, because all this way I never get anything for Duam. The work will help me very well for solve my problem. The work get them. I don't make almost 80,000 for day. So I thank God too for the people and where they open the work. Say may God continue to bless them and may they continue to for the give me work too. May they open the company then plenty so that which will get work. Means that I learn work, but I not get means to buy my working tools. But for the work now, I don't try to start buying some one day.
It is but obvious that the realization of such a mega agriculture project won't sail through without challenges. There are fears cattle rearers may sooner see the fresh plantain leaves as nutritive food for their animals, while thieves may also later start going after the matured bunches. The landowner says all of this has been taken into consideration.
Security is going to come from the indigenes, from us. We are the people to take care of the plantation. Yeah. And with the farmer grazers issue, the thing is to educate the Broro people. Most of them, their headsmen are not quite knowledgeable enough. So what we do is that we always create seminars where we educate them, and we even put their nose trees on the grinding stone. That is, we make they themselves to take active part, yes, in the agriculture, in the farming also. Then they themselves also, they eat food. So we educate them that you people, you eat food. So don't allow your cattle to destroy food, because we need food sustainability.
Certainly, such initiatives inspire other potential investors to pump their money into Mbengwi. Land remains a necessary and vital long-term asset as concerns investment. Many usually complain of inability to acquire land, yet the President General of MECUDA assures that land availability is one of the least problems potential investors should worry about.
All we are asking is, let us show the willingness to invest in a particular agricultural sector. There is land available in Meta. Our funds are here. They have been promised us they are going to talk to the other colleagues, the funds, that when you have land, open up the land, tell us this land is there. The Meta children, all we need to is let us express the need for land. We have land. There is land in Meta, and a lot of land in Meta is adapted to so many agricultural practices.
As the planting phase has been engaged, all are eagerly waiting for results after about a year from when the plantlets were planted. A rich harvest will attract more natives and non-natives alike to invest in the agricultural sector, thereby creating jobs, fighting hunger, and promoting the Meta clan to the rest of the world.